Hi, I'm Tony Stefano, Hillside Christmas Tree Farm. Last time I was out here, I was doing some planting prep, and it did not go well. So this is our spacer bar contraption that we use to set the spacing 7 feet apart in the rows. And I got it stuck on something, and it broke. So at least more time of just having to do it from one side. Not good. Not happy we broke this thing. It's pretty old, and I don't know. I always break stuff. And also on the subsoiler, I don't know what happened, but I bent a part of the top link. So here we are, bright and early, nice foggy, crisp fall morning. And we're going to make some repairs. So with the top link, I'm hoping to grab, I got a big pipe wrench, bend that piece back into the right position. I know it's not going to be as strong, but hey, we'll have to live with it until we can maybe get a new piece of steel, because it looks like you can replace that top link. This part, we're actually going to take some steel flat stock, sandwich them in the center here between the two, and reinforce this little spot here. So that's what we're going to do this morning, and then we're going to do some more planting prep. So here we go. So what we're going to do first we're going to fix the spacing bar. The thought is that we will turn this on its side. We'll mark a couple spots, drill holes through, put some bolts all the way through each other, slide it in the center, sandwich this, all of it together. So first step, we need to find some bolts that are going to be the right side, using our nice stock, never-ending farm stuff. Now we'll get a drill bit for that size. Looks good. So 3 on the big part, the triple, 4 on the extension. Good grip, good length. Wonderful. Pen. This like this. All right. I gotta spread it. Get looking, they're the same size. Wonderful. All right, next, insert broke piece. Into space. I'm sure this duct tape is 20 years old. So what led to me breaking this? Well, trying to scribe fields and trees that have, or in a field that has trees left over that we're going to cut for pre-cuts this year. So trying to get ahead of the game. And I caught this thing on one of those trees and it broke. So, learn our lessons. Oh, I'm going to have to repurpose the tripod to hold this thing, so I'm going to get a cool shot here. Look at that. Dang. All right, now we're going to line up a hole. All right.
Some of those are too long. Oh, geez, it's fully threaded. One of them I obviously want as close as I can get. Okay. And one of our bolts is too long, so I'm going to find another one. do is bend anything. All right.
I think we're ready to hammer stuff down. Tighten this up. Tighten that one up. Flip it over. We're missing one nut. Used to be that guy. Coffee break. Sun's coming up. All right, the second thing that I messed up was this, our subsoiler here that we use to kind of mark the rows so that we can apply our weed killer and kind of mark our 7-foot spacing. Now, obviously, this piece isn't supposed to be bent this far out. And I don't know, I didn't back up with this thing on it, so I don't know how it happened, but nonetheless, it happened. So I'm hoping that I can take this big pipe wrench and just manhandle this thing, but might be underestimating my own strength here. But something will give, huh? Yep, that ain't gonna move, is it? That was pretty wishful thinking, huh? Well, well, that ain't gonna work, so let's move on. Get it on there at least. Looks like that thing actually broke. My dad thinks that because I didn't have the turnbuckles in, so this thing could shift, that's what happened. So maybe it is what happened, but nonetheless, we'll get this thing, I don't know, finish up what we need to do this year, then see if we can order these new pieces, torch these off, whatever we got to do. And we'll move on. So that's what we're going to do. All right. All right, and that does it for these fixes. So hopefully I can get out to the fields, get going on this, and not make mistakes again. See, this thing is nice and secure. Even if I hit something out, it'll just bend, and then I'll just have to bend it back. But obviously, let's not have that be the plan A. So what can I do? I can, these things are set up for 6, 7, 8, 9 feet spacing across our row. I can lop it off because I don't envision myself going above 7, giving me that little bit of extra swinging space, because obviously this thing is 16 feet long once it's all together on the tractor. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Fun little tune-ups on the farm. And yeah, coming around to planting prep and leading into the season. All right. Thanks for watching.